Hello everybody, it's Final Rich here with another video. This is going to be a Psych video. 16 Psych albums. Dave the Pickup Artist is doing a contest. I'm not entering the contest, but I thought I would show some records, and I'm going to leave a link to his contest. For me, there's too many contests in the VC, and I mean, to each their own. I do responses to some, basically not to win anything, but it's a topic that, you know what, I can make a video on that topic, and that's the reason I do some responses to contests. But anyways, Dave the Pickup Artist, I'm going to leave a link to his channel, and he wants you to show 5 crazy Psych albums. Well, I'm going to show 5 crazy Record Store Day Psych albums. And the first one I'm showing is the Open Mind. Came out on Record Store Day, I don't know when. Great Psych album. English band, starts out with Dear Louise. Really typical 60s Psych sound. Try Another Day. I mean, it's a great album. It did come with this Magic Potion 7-inch. I guess Magic Potion was their single. Back then in the UK, they didn't put singles on the albums because they wanted you to buy both. Now, a very crazy, well, mind-bending Psych album is Twink, Think Pink. This one actually came out probably in 1970, a little late for the Psych genre. I think it was recorded in 69. Anyways, Twink was in a bunch of bands, and it's got some kind of normal Psych, and then it's got some other songs that are just kind of freak out type things, instrumental freak out type things. But yeah, really great album, I think. And it's a double album. I was fortunate enough to see Twink. I didn't know it at the time, but when I saw the Pink Fairies in England in summer of 71, Twink was their drummer. All UK, Tomorrow, another UK 60s Psych band. And this one has My White Bicycle on it. This is in mono. It sounds great, but man, the song My White Bicycle, I love the stereo version of it where the stuff is going in and out of both ears and the left and right channel. I dig that stuff. And, yeah, enough said. I'm not going to go into too much detail. A 4th UK Psych band. Now, this is the kind of mind-bending Psych. July. Great album. My Clown. A typical, well, not typical, but a great Psych song. And then Dandelion Seeds. I had that song on some CDs, like UK Psych compilation CDs, before I started buying vinyl again, maybe 6-7 years ago. And my final is Introspection by The End, produced by Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones. This is a fantastic album, and it came with a bonus disc, The End Retrospection. But yeah, both discs are really good. A lot of the modern day Psych bands kind of copy the sounds, a lot of the songs and the sounds on this album. But a great Psych album. And those 5 were all Record Store Day purchases. I thought I would show one modern day Psych. And this is Sunbeam Sound Machine, Wanderer. This is from Australia. And this is the last album I've ever ordered from Australia. And I won't order any more from there. The shipping, most of the time, costs more than the actual record. But somebody alerted me to this, and it was only like 200 pressed. And I ordered it. And when it came, the box was actually almost like a U. And the record was warped. How can you return it? You know, I mean, what I did is I stuck it in one of these cubes, packed really tight, and it has a slight warp, But yeah, it has a slight warp, but it is playable. And I never thought I would see the day that this record would be playable because it was ridiculous. And I remember it's on a video, a Vinyl Finds video in the past. So that's 6. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to show 10 other crazy Psych albums. And this is Freak Out Party, How to Blow Your Mind. But let's read it all. Mind-tripping sound, hallucinations, journey into your mind, electric Buddhas, love supreme deal, play your game. Yeah, man. This might be one guy's project with a bunch of studio musicians. I kind of forget. But it's a really good Psych album. And it's that mind-bending, crazy Psych that I love. The next one is Doug Doug's, a Psych band from Mexico. This has elements of Psych, elements of garage rock, but it's a fantastic Psych album. Now this next one, Salvation. This one isn't mind-tripping Psych. It's a lot of the songs are kind of normal written bass songs, but with Psych and heavy guitars and a bass. The fuzz bass on this, I mean, Sly and the Family Stone gets a lot of credit for that real fuzz, heavy bass. These guys were doing it before Stan came out by Sly and the Family Stone. And I wanted to show this because on my Vinyl Finds video, I really didn't give this album its fair due. And in fact, I was kind of mixing it up with Eden's Children when I was describing it. And I just wanted to show it again because it is a very good Psych album. Let's see, what is it? Nah, it's just let's stick to the Psych cover. Now this next one is a favorite of mine, and it's J.K. and Company, Suddenly One Summer. Fantastic Psych album. It doesn't have a lot of Psych guitars. In fact, the guitars may only actually be in 3 or 4 songs on the whole album, but it's a fantastic Psych album. Really good. The dude that was behind this was very young. I think he may have been 16 or something like that when he made this. Fantastic. Now, a really crazy, mind-bending Psych is the Red Crayola. What is it? The Parable of Arable Land. Fantastic. They were label mates with that Texas band, 13th Floor Elevators. But yeah, this is some really out there psychedelic. Cauldron, 50 Foot Hose, I guess is the name of the band. Cauldron's the name of the album. Fantastic Psych. Has electronics in it, in addition to guitars. Heavily electronic. And yeah, it's a fantastic, man. Really good Psych album. And this is a reissue. You can find it, you know. Kaleidoscope, Side Trips. Now this is the LA Kaleidoscope. There was a Kaleidoscope that were, I guess they were from Puerto Rico. They recorded it in New York, but it was only released in Mexico. So a lot of people mistakenly think that Kaleidoscope was a Mexican band, but it actually wasn't. And there's this LA-based Kaleidoscope. I have the Spanish one, speaking one, and I have all of the LA Kaleidoscope. I don't have any of the UK. They're very expensive. I don't know. I need to look into getting reissues. But I probably, this is my favorite of the 3. This is their first album. It has some really great Psych elements, Psych songs. It has others that are more world music, Eastern, Middle East influences. One of the guys is from the Middle East or lived there for years. And it's just a fantastic album. Another Psych album is Psychedelic Soul by the Freak Scene. Really, I need to get my Goo Gun and get this label residue off of this. But yeah, this is a great, not only a great cover, but The album sounds like the cover, dude. And the last two are some really crazy far out psych. And this is the Kathmandu Sessions by Danny Ben Israel. Dude from Israel, I believe. And yeah, this has got some really crazy psychedelic jams on it. And the last one I'm going to show is a psychedelic jam all the way through, and it's The Beat of the Earth, their first album. This record is an artistic statement. They do have another album. I'd like to get it. It's not near as good as this, though. And yeah, that's my 16 Psych albums to blow your mind. Subscribe to Dave the Pickup Artist. He's trying to get to 200 subs. And I would like to see him get to 300 or 400, 500. I don't know if I'm going to make an ultimatum that I won't make another video until he gets there, but we'll see, you know. Last time I made one of those, it blew up in my face. Take care, everybody. I'll do a report from LA, maybe.